Hi, from Washington, I'm Ed Kelley, editor of the Oklahoma. With me, Chris Casteel, Washington Bureau Chief for the Oklahoman. This is a big week for us at the Oklahoman, and as we've opened our new video studios here in our offices of the National Press Building in the nation's capital. Chris, tell us a little bit about yourself. Why don't you describe for our audience exactly what the role of a Washington Bureau Chief for a newspaper in the central part of the country, what do they do?
Essentially, I'm on the lookout for all things Oklahoma here in Washington, like our congressional delegation,
right.
People who come up here from Oklahoma to lobby or testify on an issue. It also includes topics that I think would be of interest, particular interest to our readers.
Chris, you've been doing this a relatively long period of time, 18 years exactly this month, right?
That's right.
How has coverage of Washington changed since you've been here in February of 1990?
Yeah, fundamentally, Ed, not much. I mean, from my standpoint, the people in elective office obviously have changed, sometimes many times.
Right.
But they serve on different committees. But I still go to the Hill, Capitol Hill, once, twice a week for hearings and interviews. Because of the internet, a lot of public records are now available online.
Right.
So I don't spend as much time at the Federal Election Commission, say, looking at campaign finance records, and the congressional record is also online. But other than that, it's really hasn't changed that much.
About the same. Chris, obviously this is a huge election year. What will your role be as the campaign unfolds throughout the spring, summer, and into the fall, both at the national level as maybe well back in Oklahoma?
Well, Ed, I'm going to go to both of the national Democratic and Republican conventions this summer, which essentially kick off the fall
and they are
presidential
where?
campaigns. The Democrats are in Denver. The Republicans are in Minneapolis. I've been to every convention since 1988 when you and I went to Atlanta and New Orleans. And Oklahoma Senator Jim Inhofe is up for re-election this year. He's got a Democratic challenger in State Senator Andrew Rice. And I hope to be back in Oklahoma at some point to cover some of that campaign.
We'll look for you. Thanks, Chris. Look for more from Chris Casteel in the form of video news and analysis from Washington here on News OK TV.